Hey guys, HCGChica. Okay, so a lot more people on YouTube who are doing HCG lately have been tracking their body fat percent, and a lot of you guys have been using the Omron handheld body fat monitor. And I just think that's totally awesome. What I wanted to show you guys how to do today is how to convert your body fat percent, how to do the math so that you can find out how many actual pounds of fat that you have. Unfortunately, all of the new models of Omron handheld body fat monitors only tell you the percent and they don't tell you the pounds of fat, which is really stupid. I have a really old one myself. It's like 16 years old. And mine actually tells me both the percent and the pounds of fat. However, the equation is very simple, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do that. That way you can kind of see how your pounds of fat is actually going down, because that's going to be a little more an easier way for you guys to see what's happening. Sometimes when we see percentages, we don't really know what that means, like how it translates, into what's happening on our body. So this will make it a little easier for you to know, like, oh, I've lost 2 pounds of fat, or I've lost 5 pounds of fat. So I'm going to show you guys that now. Okay, so let's say that you are 180 pounds this morning, and your body fat monitor says that you're 37% body fat. Okay, so 180 pounds, 37% body fat. All you do is with your calculator, you'll put in your current weight, which in this case is the 180 pounds, and then you're going to multiply that by the percent. To do that, you move the decimal over 2 places so that you would put in decimal 37. Okay, so 0.37, 180 times 0.37. That equals 66.6. So what that means is it's telling you you have 66.5 or so pounds of fat. Okay? So what is the rest of your body then? What you can do then is take the 180 pounds minus 66.6 pounds of fat, and that's showing you about how much lean muscle or lean mass that you have, and that in this case it's 113.4 pounds. So it's a really simple equation. Let's do another example. Let's say you are 132 pounds and you have 24% body fat according to your body fat monitor. So in that case, again, you would input 132 pounds. Make sure you can see this okay. Multiplied by 24%, which would be 0.24, equals 31.68 pounds. So you've got just over 31 pounds of fat. Again, if you want to figure out what the rest of your weight is made up of, then you would put in the 132 and then subtract your pounds of fat, which, what did we get? 31.68. So here it's saying that out of your 132 pounds, a little over 100 pounds of it is lean mass, and then the other 31 is fat. Last example, let's say you are, my little examples I wrote down, 209 pounds with 42% body fat, according to your monitor. So again, you just put in 209 pounds multiplied by 42%, which would be 0.42. That equals 87.8. So this is telling you out of 209 pounds, 87 or almost 88 pounds of you is fat. Now if you clear it and then do the subtraction again, 209 pounds minus your pounds of fat, which was about 88, right, equals 121. So that number is giving you how many pounds of lean muscle or lean mass that you have. So, okay, so I hope that was helpful. Keep in mind that when you use these monitors, I'm a big advocate of them myself, especially the handheld Omron body fat monitor. I've been using it for over a year now, almost on a daily basis, and overall it has been very consistent and pretty close to accurate too. However, it's not 100% accurate. You know, it's only $30, so it can't be perfect. So keep in mind when you do this that it can be off by 2 to 3%, depending on your body composition and, you know, how overweight you are or how much excess skin you have. It may be off by even more. But the main thing is that it's going to show you a pattern, hopefully, of consistency as far as, you know, the general amount of fat that you're losing, making sure that you're not losing too much lean mass, you know, things like that. As an example of how it can be, how its use can change, when I first started using my body fat monitor, it underestimated my body fat percent by about 2% when I would compare it with my hydrostatic body fat test results. What's funny is that now I'm at a lower weight. I have a lot more muscle than I did, so my body composition is totally different now. And now I find that my handheld body fat monitor actually overestimates my body fat percent now by about 2%. So now when I do it, I have to keep in mind in my head that my real body fat percent, and thus my real pounds of fat, is actually lower than what it's telling me. So when you read it, just use it as a guide, you know. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that because I've had a lot of you guys ask how to convert it, because it just, when you know your actual pounds of fat, that's just something more easily understood by us all, I think. I think for us, if we like, oh, my body fat percent went down 0.5 or it went down 2%, I think we don't really think in those terms. We don't really know what that means, you know. So that's why it's helpful to be able to convert it. So anyway, hope that helps. Take care, guys. Bye.